The thirst for change is real, and a Sacramento-based organization is quenching it, one project at a time. El Porvenir is transforming lives in the developing world by providing access to clean water and the ripple effect that comes with it. I'm glad to welcome Sharon Powers, Chair of the Board of Directors of El Porvenir. Hello, Sharon.
Hello, Desiree.
Hello. Okay, so let's start with the vision behind El Porvenir and places where your work is making a difference.
Well, as you said, we're in Nicaragua, which is the second poorest country in the Western Hemisphere after Haiti. In the rural areas, the people don't have a lot. They're mostly subsistence farmers. And their basics that you need for health would be clean water, which is our focus, is on clean water and sanitation. If people can have access to clean water, they have better health. With better health, they can get educated, kids can go to school, and then they can become a more economically sustainable, and the whole country can do better.
Yeah, I mean, really making a global impact. And there's a local connection here because I understand the organization was created by someone from Sacramento.
Exactly. Carol Harper, who's an administrative law judge here in town, she was working down in Nicaragua with Habitat for Humanity and saw that after having safe housing, there was a real problem with safe water. And she began the organization more than 30 years ago, and it's blossomed.
Yeah, and I mean, you're tied with it now too. So what inspired you to get involved with El Porvenir, and how has that been?
Well, Carol did a road show many years ago with, remember, Kodak slide projectors?
Yes.
And she would go on the road and go to organizations and groups and try to explain what her vision was. And I was at my church down in Fresno at the time, and I saw that and went, and my daughter and my husband, we said, let's go. So we went on a work service trip, and then we went on another, and we started bringing everybody we knew down there. And after, 10 years or so, became avid supporters of the organization.
Yeah.
I'm gone on the board of directors, and this year I'm the chair.
Oh my gosh, so you're really passionate about it, you can tell.
I am very much.
And what is the struggle to obtain water like for rural Nicaraguan communities who don't have modern water systems?
Right, out in the rural area, women spend many hours walking many miles to get water from wherever they can, springs, streams that are not necessarily clean. They're carrying plastic buckets that can weigh up to 40 pounds and carrying them back home. And the water isn't clean, but that's what they have. So we're trying to, and our mission, our focus is to bring water directly to their homes with a tap, so they can actually have water in their yard or in their kitchen.
It really makes us need to stop and be grateful for what we have, because when you say these women are walking with heavy pound buckets of water, this is something that we don't experience every day. So just to know that that's happening elsewhere really needs to make sure that we're being thankful for it. How does El Porvenir go about implementing water access projects in these communities, and what are some of the challenges you face in this process?
Well, one thing is that the communities initiate it. We have Nicaraguans, all our staff down there, but one are Nicaraguans, and they're known by their communities. And we're out, like I said, in the rural areas. And so the communities get together, could be family groups, could be 40 homes, and they decide they want to do a project. And so they approach us, and we provide expertise, engineering, we have tools and funding. They have to come up with a portion of the funds, a small portion. They have to provide the labor, put this organization together. They become a true organization where they have the ability to manage the program once it's done.
Wow. And what transformations have you witnessed in the health and well-being of the communities after they gain access to clean water?
Probably one of the biggest things is the amount of kids that can go to school all the time, because they don't have intestinal issues anymore. So I think they're overall healthier. It's quite a bit. It helps them become fully present in their lives.
Well, thank you, Sharon, and to your organization for making this change in our community and globally.
Thank you, Desiree.
Yes. All right. So you can support the work of El Porvenir and find out more by going to elporvenir.org.